specific on how to help you with your stress and anxiety. And it's not meditation and it's not working out. It's something completely different that I guarantee you will help you with your anxiety and stress. Trust me, after having 7 close deaths in 8 years and a husband with multiple sclerosis, I have learned how to release anxiety and stress and be more present in the moment. So, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been about to take a test, you knew the information, and in the test, your mind goes blank? You leave the test, and then all of a sudden you start remembering the answers to the questions. Have you ever practiced a speech, and the speech you ended up giving was different than the speech that you practiced? How about being in a grocery store or someplace that's out of context for the person that's going to enter the scene here? And you're engaged in doing whatever you're doing, you turn around and here's somebody that you actually know, you know their name, but your mind goes completely blank and you cannot even remember this person's name that you know. Has that ever happened to you? Anything like that? Or is that just me? Well, I was so stressed once that I was at a hospital talking on the phone and screaming to my sister, "I can't find my phone, I lost my cell phone." And she's like, "You're talking in it?" And so I'm talking massive stress where you can't tap into the joy, the connection of being present in the moment, the ability to tap into your subconscious mind and get information that's really already there. So this is what I'd like you to do, is get out a piece of paper and put a line down the middle of the paper. You can do this after the video. And on the left side, I want you to write down the things that you need to do. You can do this like on a daily basis, or you can do this on a weekly basis. What are the things that you need to get done that you have 100% control over? And sometimes that might just be getting up in the morning, going to the grocery store, taking care of my kids, you know, doing something in the house that you have to do, making a certain amount of calls for business, getting on a Zoom call. It could be anything, but you have 100% control over it. You don't have to rely on anybody else or anything else to happen to have that take place that day. So that goes on the left-hand side. And then let's say you have a list of 10 things that you have control over that you have to get done. Prioritize them. Pick, if I could only get 3 things done out of today, if I had to pick 3, what would those 3 things be? And make sure you do those 3 things first. Can't tell you how many people keep busy all day and they get to the end of the day and say, "Oh my gosh, I've been swamped and busy all day, but I don't feel like I've gotten anything accomplished." Has that ever happened to you? Say yes. Okay, so you've got this list. This is all the stuff you have control over. You've got some priorities on that list of what's the most important thing that you'll feel accomplished at the end of the day if you do. Now, every other thing in your life, like health, like your kids behaving, like being able to get a response from an account or a business person that you want to hear back from, or to get some type of extra income if you're an entrepreneur that you really don't have complete control over. That all goes on the right side. And then, this is the key, is give the right side up to a higher power. God, creator, source, the universe. But the key ingredient is that you have to match with giving that away and surrendering it and having that faith and trust. You have to match it with complete surrender and belief that everything is working out for you. and that it's going to be taken care of. I can't tell you how many times I've been so overwhelmed. And hey, you all have your story. It's not just my story. Everybody's got something in their life, and something that can overwhelm you or stress you out. It could be in the personal realm, it could be in the business realm, it could be in a health realm or a community. It doesn't matter. But so much is beyond our control. I mean, who would have predicted what's happening now? So when you can put those things on that side of the column and just fully trust and let those go and know that all is working out for you, it's a game changer. Then all you have to do is do the things on the left-hand side of the list and go where you're inspired. Oh, I've got these things done, but I'm inspired to make a phone call. I'm inspired to meet with this person. I'm inspired to do something else around the house and clean out a storage area and organize it. So it's about being able to tune in to that highest part of yourself and listen to it. Listen to it. Act when you're inspired. If you're in a low point and a crummy mood and things are negative, you don't want to make that call. You don't want to make a connection out of desperation. So this is really all about faith and trust again. If you really, really want to let go, is you got to let go of control. And you've got to have trust. So to all of you, may you get your happy on. And if you like this, if you find this valuable, please share it with somebody else that's going through anxiety and stress. And maybe this will help them too. You can be part of that mushroom effect. And as always, hit the like button and subscribe and get your happy on.